All right, guys, this is going to be a real quick tutorial. I'm just going to show you how to do a quick and simple glowing eyes effect in Davinci Resolve. This effect is the easy way of doing it, and it's basically only going to work for people that has colored eyes. This method will not work if you have or if your subject has brown eyes or dark eyes. That'll have to be done a different way where you'll have to mask out each eye. And I'll do a tutorial on that one a little bit later. But for now, we're just going to do this quick and simple, easy version. All right, so here I am with a clip that I downloaded off of Artlist. And it's a perfect clip. It's just a gentleman talking or whatever. All right, so the first thing we need to do is duplicate the clip. So I'm going to hold down, slide that over. All right, so we're going to hold down Alt and just drag up, and that'll duplicate it. Let's come over here and let's disable that bottom layer, and then we can jump on into the color tab. Now over here in the node tree, we want to right click and go to add alpha output and then connect these 2 points here. That's going to be very important. If you don't do that, this just won't work. I won't get into the details of it, but just know it won't work. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is come over here and grab my color picker. So I'm going to grab this, and I'll just come up here and zoom into the eyes here. Man, I swear, my cursor just likes to go crazy when I've got screen recording on. But anyway, we're going to make it work. All right, so I'm going to get this right over the eye here, and I'm just going to click on it, and we can grab the eye. Now, you can see all this other stuff is going on here. I've got to get rid of that, okay? So I'm going to have to go down here and uh, play with these things and just try to get this adjusted to where I just have the eyes here. Now, this is good. Now, I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to show you why I'm not really worried about the rest of this, is because what I'm going to do now is use a power window and just isolate the eyes. So let's just get this adjusted here. And we'll get this to where it's just over my eyes, or his eyes and not my eyes. Let's get them in here. Let's see here. And I really just want to isolate these, man. I don't want none of this other stuff really in there. And I think that right there will work out for me. All right. So now what I'm going to do is go over to my tracker here, and I'm just going to track this forward. And it's going to do its thing and bounce around. And then I like to also track backwards just so I can get that extra tracking data, and boom. All right. So we're going to go back to the edit tab, and you can see here we have our eyes. We have a little bit in there. For the sake of this tutorial, I'm not going to go back in and, and tweak it some more. We're just going to make it rock. All right. So right click on the top clip and go to new compound clip and just create a new compound clip. And then we can jump over into our Fusion tab. Now, I know Fusion can be a little scary, but it's all right. We're going to roll with it. All right, now as you can see, I got let me zoom in a little bit so you can see. See, I've got my eyes right here. So in the node place tree, whatever you want to call it here in Fusion, you have your media in and your media out. Media in is what we're starting with, which is this. Then we're going to make some edits in here, and the media out is going to be the final result. All right, so it's real easy, real basic, nothing too scary. All right, so I'm going to make sure media in is clicked, and then I'm going to bring up my menu, shift space, and you can see I already got it typed in here for soft glow, and I'm going to add a soft glow, and as you can see, it applies a little glow to the eyes. But we're going to add another node, and that's going to be a color corrector. So we're gonna put that in there and boom. So with the color corrector, only thing I'm gonna use it for is I'm just gonna turn this to a blue color. I like blue glowing eyes. That's just me. All right, now I'm gonna come back over here to the soft glow, and I am going to turn the gain up here, and then we're gonna get the size down into something like that. Threshold, play with it just a wee bit. And if we go back over to the edit tab and enable this, you can see now we have glowing eyes. Real simple. And if you play through this, it tracks with his with his face and looks good, beautiful, and all that good stuff. And of course, we still have, this little bit in here, which again, you could go back into the mask and play with and tweak it and get it really to where you want it. I don't think it looks that bad. It just makes that glow look even better to me. So there it is, guys. Quick and easy way to do a glowing eyes effect in Davinci Resolve. Again, I will show the way to do this if you're dealing with darker or brown eyes, because it is a little bit more work intensive, but it's still not that hard, and I think it's fairly easy to learn. All right. So listen, man, you guys don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.